Okay, so this is going to be a short yoga sequence for tight shoulders. If you carry a lot of stress in your shoulders, or maybe just work out a lot and have really tight shoulders, this sequence has really helped me kind of stay relaxed and just feel more open. So hopefully it will do the same for you, but it's super quick and it's something that you can do every day. I would recommend trying to do it every day. And it also, it helps a lot of things. Helps you have better posture, helps you carry your shoulders back, be more aware of your body, and even helps you sleep a little better, honestly. Here we go. First, you can start in an easy seated position, and you are going to just bring both hands to either side of your hips. Your fingertips are going to be on your mat. Slowly just inhale, bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, lower them down. From here, just checking your alignment. Hips in line with your shoulders, belly in. And then we're just gonna simply stretch out our neck first. So bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Draw your chin down. Your gaze will go down towards the mat, just softly stretching that left side of your neck. Breathe. Lift your left hand off your mat, just lengthening that left arm, getting a little bit of a deeper stretch. If you want to feel this even more, slowly draw your gaze up towards the sky, then bring your right hand to your left collarbone, drawing that skin slightly down. Hold this, breathe. Slowly bring your hands back to the mat. And then draw your chin to your chest. Inhale, sitting back up, shoulder blades up towards your ears. Exhale, lower them down. Same thing on the other side. So bring that left ear towards your left shoulder. Draw your chin down, gaze goes down towards your mat. Breathe here. Lifting your right hand away from your mat, lengthening that right arm. Draw your gaze up towards the sky, still keeping your left ear down towards your left shoulder. Maybe bring that left hand to your right collarbone, drawing that skin down. Breathe. Releasing your hands, inhale back to the center, rolling your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, lowering them down. From here, go ahead and bring your feet together. Your hands are gonna come onto your shins or maybe your ankles, whatever feels more comfortable and where you can kind of stay upright with your shoulders stacked over your hips. And you're not gonna be in a full butterfly. Your legs are gonna create more of a diamond position, so bringing your feet a little further away than you normally would. So from here, we're just gonna do a little variation of cat-cow, seated. So you're gonna slowly draw your chin to your chest, bringing your knees closer together, just so that you can feel that pressure pulling on your legs, stretching and expanding your shoulder blades. Breathe. Inhale, draw your belly forward, opening up your chest. Your knees go back down towards your mat. Lifting your gaze. We'll do this for a little while, so just going at your own pace, following your breath. Slowly exhaling, rounding, drawing your chin to your chest. Inhaling, opening up. Really deepening as much as it feels comfortable for you, making this organic, allowing your shoulders to get a nice stretch here for a few more breaths. Two more inhales and exhales. Last one, meeting in a seated position wherever you are after that last exhale. Okay, from here, we're going to go ahead and make our way into a child's pose. So bringing your knees to the outer edges of your mat. Your big toes may touch here, no big deal if not. Just sit your hips back to your heels, stretch out your arms. Let your forehead rest on your mat. And then lifting your gaze, slowly just walk your fingertips to the right side of your mat. Really lengthening that left arm. Once you've done that, maybe you want a deeper stretch, bringing that left hand stacked on top of your right. Breathe here. Inhale back to the center, passing through, and then bringing both hands towards the left side of your mat. Again, same thing. If you want to stack that right hand over your left for a little bit deeper stretch, just really focus on lengthening that right arm forward. Breathe. Walking your hands back to the center. From here, slowly coming up onto all fours, walking your knees underneath your hips. And then bring your hands to the front of your mat. Send your hips forward. Slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Bring your right ear on your mat. Stretch that right arm out to the right. Your palm is going to face down. And then bring your left fingertips up towards your left chest. Roll onto your right hip. And then bend your left knee. Plant your left foot back behind you. Going into a pretty deep shoulder stretch. If you don't even feel it much, or you just want a deeper stretch in that shoulder, in your right shoulder, you're going to use that left hand to push into the earth. Getting a little bit deeper stretch there. Breathe. Staying relaxed. One more inhale and exhale. Slowly rolling back onto your belly. Same thing on the other side. So left arm stretches out to the left. Left ear comes onto your mat. Roll onto your left hip. Bringing that right foot back behind you. Tenting up on your right fingertips. Again, put as much pressure as you need to here. Breathe. Slowly rolling back onto your belly. From here, chin onto your mat. Just gonna take an upward facing dog. First a cobra to warm up. Inhale, lifting your chest, draw your shoulder blades together. Belly draws in, hold this. Not putting too much pressure in your hands, maybe even floating them. Slowly lower back down. Inhale, really looping your shoulders back, drawing your shoulder blades together. Slowly press into your mat all the way up. Breathe here. I like to keep a slight bend in my arms just because I have a tendency to hyperextend. So maybe keeping that micro bend. Breathe. And then from here, lower back down. We're going to push back up into a tabletop position. Going into a dolphin pose, so really opening up those shoulders even more. Keep your hips stacked over your knees. Walk your hands back to the top of your mat. And then you have two options here. One is to lower all the way down to your forehead. Just keeping your head in line with your arms, breathing. Deepening your shoulders by pushing down into the earth. If you want an even deeper stretch and you have that movement, that space,
Maybe you lift your gaze and draw your chin to your mat. From there, your chest will draw towards your mat as well. If that feels way too deep, feel free to just make your way back to where your forehead is on your mat. Breathe in here. On your next inhale, walk your hands back into tabletop. Wrists stacked underneath your shoulders. From here, last pose, we're just gonna thread the needle. So bring your right hand to the center of your mat. Inhale, lift your left arm high. Stack your shoulders. And then exhale, bring that left hand underneath your right arm. Drawing your left ear towards your mat. Maybe you just stay here with your right arm bent. Maybe you reach your right arm forward. Or for me, I really like to, it just helps with my breathing, bring that right hand behind my left hip. Breathe here. And then plant that right hand. Inhale, lift your left arm high. Exhale, plant your left hand to the center of your mat. Inhale, right arm high, same thing. Exhale, thread the needle. Again, whatever you did on the left side, make sure to do on this side. Breathe. This is just a slight stretch to your shoulders. It really does help stretch out your spine, your chest. Plant your hands. From here, curl your toes under, lift your hips up and back. And then slowly from this downward facing dog, walk your feet all the way to the front of your mat. We're just gonna hang here for a second, grabbing opposite elbows, shifting that weight left and right. From here, reversing those hands. Instead of right over left, left over right, or vice versa. Breathe here. And then coming to stillness, heel toe your feet closer together. One vertebrae at a time, roll all the way up to standing. Rolling your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, rolling them back down away from your ears. Can't see my face, but that's okay. Last thing, you're going to, I know I said that a little bit ago, but I promise this time. You're gonna interlace your fingers together behind your back. And then from here, draw your shoulder blades together. Bring that fist package towards your mat. Open up your chest, breathe, hold this. Sending your hips slightly forward. Inhale back to the center, reach your arms high. Palms come together. Exhale, hands to prayer. Namaste.